Jesse brought the lag. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Slippy and Thrifty Show. I'm your host, Thrifty, and below me here is Mr. Slipsler.
What's going on?
Mr. Slipstream, a.k.a. Matthew, a.k.a. Matt, a.k.a.
Jackass.
The British Redneck.
Breadneck.
The Britneck.
Britneck.
The ponytail loving knife lover of
Let me tell you about long hair.
sack customizer. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. If Tony's Ponies is here, or sorry, I should say Blade in Wales now. He's pretty much bought all my customs, so thank you, Tony.
Thank you, Tony. Fantastic. You are now. I'm officially DJ Pizza.
DJ Pizza in the house.
I now have sound effects so that Jesse, our new moderator, can enjoy them. I knew that he would appreciate that, so I went out of my way to get DJ joining us. There we go.
Eric starts as DJ Pizza.
DJ Pizza. So, how about a big round of applause for DJ Pizza? There you go. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Very happy with those sounds. All right, so what do we got today? We got peoples up in the room. Let's do a roll call. We got Pepper Dingo, Marco. Hello, fellas. Kathleen Smith, our lovely Kathleen. Hello, Kathleen. Angelo, it's party time. Addicted to Blades 2. What up, Blade Addicts? Slip Joint Sawyer's in the house. He says, hello, everyone.
Who's that?
I don't know. We got Booger McGee, got a wrench and Kool-Aid stir. He says, good morning, everyone. Coffee and donuts. Eric Starr, hey, everyone. Take measure. The star of the show, the mod with the mostest in the Discord. And Frank Olivo. Wow, hello, Frank. How you doing? Our new moderator, Jesse McJames, a.k.a. World War II collector, a.k.a. Mr. McMath.
Oh,
and,
Tony's here.
How's my nubs? My nubs are good. Yes, look at what Tony has purchased. You want to get a good look at that? Check that out. Live action. Look how thick that sumbitch is. Woo. Get your hand around that thing.
This is the garden rat.
Right. Here, let's compare, okay? So if everyone's interested in what these are made from, we can just kind of show you on the screen here. There you go. Floral knives, 2 of them put together.
Listen to the snap on this.
Incredible. Yeah, nice. So congrats, Tony, on your purchase there. I think you got a heck of a deal there. What was it, 40 pound?
40
pound. My nubs are good. My nubs are good. All right, let's continue on with the roll call. So we have Raggedy Hobo. Hello, Raggedy. First time seeing you here, everyone. He's from New Hampshire. So big round of applause for Raggedy Hobo.
Also love the name.
New watcher. And who else we got? Kirby Creek Mo is in the house. How you doing, Kirby? Mrs. C? Wouldn't be a show without Mrs. C. We got Tony, Blades and Wells.
Naked Sean has turned here.
Pepper
Raggedy Hobo
Dingo.
says, all hail me.
Gordon Vandevelde. How you doing, Gordon? Who else? Sean. Naked Sean is in the house. The only one illegally allowed to not wear pants up in here.
The commando plug.
That's right. All hail me, Raggedy. All right. Who else? I think that's it. We got Randy. Randy, our moderator. How you doing, Randy? Is Randy a funny name over there? I mean, is it common enough that people don't really get too excited about it?
No one's really called Randy over here.
Just because, it means the other thing there.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Randy is always Randy, so.
Yeah. Randolfo.
Because you
it's
don't
unfortunate.
Have
oh well. All right, so you
Baldy's here, Pocket EDC's just come in.
Okay. Yes. Pocket EDC just showed in. And yeah, so let's discuss what it is we're going to discuss. How about that? I guess we're going to use that one today, huh? All right. So, you named that. Very, very good. I appreciate that. What's this other one named? Just screen layout. Generic. All right.
Yeah, you can't sort of delete them, so that's what we got is S&T slides.
Right. I need to probably eliminate some of them. Got too many, and that's why it gets confusing. But yeah, we're going to talk about old school steel with lasting appeal. So what we're talking about here is carbon steel blades. Hey, Mikey showed up. I thought she was going to be watching a movie, buddy. How was Beetlejuice?
That's later on today.
Oh, later today? Okay. All right. Beetlejuice. So why carbon steel blades? Why do you think that they're so popular amongst our circle of traditional knife lovers?
Honestly, I think it just revolves around nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is for me, anyway. Like stainless steels are like great. That the high, the powdered steels and all that, they're amazing. They do the job fantastically well. But for me, if I can pick a carbon steel over a stainless, I will. It's just my preference.
Okay.
Just like the patina on it.
Yeah, I do too. I think that's kind of what it is, right? The old timers were some of my first knives that I really appreciated, really got into.
Jersey knife guy. Well, welcome, Pete. How you doing?
Hey, there's Jersey. What's going on, fellas and ladies? Yes, sir. Welcome, sir. But yeah, it's kind of like the old timers were the first that really got my kind of, opened my eyes to pocket knives. I think it was really one of those things where I was like, hey, those are kind of cool.
Yeah, and, so you really got me onto old timers. So that's your fault why I'm obsessed with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of gone into other directions, though. I guess they're just not super easy.
They're not super easy to come by in the UK. I'm still just as interested in getting them as I can.
Yeah.
But I have branched out more. My collection's definitely changed quite a lot in the last couple of months. It's actually got smaller, but more varied in terms of where knives come from, if that makes sense.
It does make sense. I like that progression. I think that's an interesting concept that sort of happens with everybody. That
still love my old Rough Riders. Still got absolutely loads of them. I've got every sow belly I've bought still, and they won't ever go anywhere because they're just a great pattern. I kept all my favorite ones, and ones that I weren't using, I wasn't getting a look in. I sort of moved on. I'm going to say to people who would enjoy them more, but by people I mean Mikey.
Okay. Well, it's sort of a natural progression for every collection. Everybody seems to change in their collecting kind of habits. Some are kind of converts from modern, and some are just a change in direction of like quality or brand. I don't know. Like right now, I'm kind of not in a phase to buy case knives. I'm sort of not as interested in them at the moment. I know I'm sure I'll get right back into them eventually, but
yeah, I'm with you on that. I don't know if it's just I'm not interested in case knives. I've more gone towards like the vintage and the older stuff.
Yeah, like maybe even case knives that were older, I'd be more inclined to buy. But
yeah,
just kind of tired of paying like 75, $80 for the ones that I really like.
yeah, and then they always tend to be like,
hello, Joanne.
The quality is not there for a lot of them as well, which is a bit of a shame. But the thing is that all the older ones I'm buying are like 50s, 60s, 70s, and the fit and finish on them is all fantastic. So I don't understand why companies just can't do it now.
Well, we want all of them to just be perfect. We got a couple of new people in. We got Knives Are Life, Burr Free, and Dwayne Letterman join the chat. Hello, guys. But that doesn't mean I'm off of them. I'm not. I'm definitely not. It's just
oh no, not at all.
Maybe taking a little bit of a break from them to do other things. I just want a lot of Swiss Army knives. That's where all my time has been going. It's like just cleaning up these old nasty Leafy Wiggy. How you doing, buddy? You're not late. You're good. Just old nasty crusty ones that are and need a serious cleaning just to even get blades opened. It's pretty.
Well, you'll know from the videos I've been doing recently, I've had loads of crusty stuff I've been cleaning up. Like that, the GAK I did the other day was real grotty to the point where there was no snap at all on anything, and I couldn't even open the punch because it all semi sort of seized. But I'm sort of buying up the lots and stuff as well. It's really cool.
You can kind of see the condition I'm getting my small blades in. There's a lot of things like that where
they've been used on pull through sharpeners. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, just a lot of metal missing, stuff like that. I mean, they're usable, but they're not really collector's pieces anymore. They're just
now the ones I get like that. So I've got a lot of 84 millimeter. Well, not a lot, but 3 or 4 84 millimeter blades. But yeah, they're like that. So what I'm going to be doing is turning them into like small, into thin Warncliffs, and I'm going to put them on as a secondary blade with a main blade as well.
Right. Want to let everybody know we're going to be doing a giveaway today. USA prize is going to be this. What do you got up for?
UK prize is going to be this.
Okay.
Classic Simon Bone Stag.
So stick around.
And this thing is a beast.
We'll do that at random.
Mikey, this is one you might want to enter. I know you're looking to get this series.
Yeah, you have a lot of those. That'd be definitely one to try to get. But all right. So do you want to start it off with your carbon steel, or do you want myself to do?
Do you want to do the knife news first?
Yeah, I guess that would be important. Yeah.
Welcome to knife news.
Did you enjoy that?
I did enjoy it. Do you want to hear it again? Should we do it again?
I told you I was going to do that. The verbal sound effects just are not quite the same.
No, they don't quite do it for me. The verbal
No,
ones.
they don't quite do it. So we got knife news for Rough Riders. Finally have something to report from Rough Rider on a more positive note.
Are they going to offer full size versions of these?
See, you're already stomping on the one bit of good news that we have here.
Sorry,
you're stomping on it.
Go on.
We're going to have this new series called The Nature's Treasures, all right? The pocket knives made with natural materials. So I'm assuming that there may be others in this series that are not abalone, but right now this is what we know about. We've got a mini canoe at $25 and a mini trapper at $25. Now, generally speaking, these are usually a little cheaper than that, maybe even half the price, but because they're genuine abalone used on them, that's what you're paying for there. But right now, just these two have been announced. Kind of waiting and hoping that maybe they give us something a little larger in size.
That mini trapper doesn't look bad, though.
No, it doesn't look bad. For a spade blade, that's not a horrible one, is it?
No, it looks fine.
Yeah. Okay, and we're we're getting more releases from the Faded Blue Jean series, but it seems they're on some kind of a mini kick because the one that they're showing that's released for this series is a mini trapper as well. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're just making the smaller ones right now. Maybe that's just what's in production. But looks like they're going to be adding on to that series, so that's kind of encouraging. It was always a good series.
I do like the Faded Blue Jeans, but it had the R bolster on it for a while, didn't it?
Yeah, see, that's what I was about to say, is they've gotten rid of the R there, so now we don't have to worry about that anymore. Some people have actually commented in my comments in the last, I'd say, 2-3 weeks that they liked the R bolster. So there are those out there that liked it. Are they jud sized? Yeah, they're pretty much just jud sized.
You're wrong.
Opinions can't be wrong. Just calm down over there.
They're entitled to them, but they could be wrong.
But more good Rough Rider news. I don't have the size on this one. Unfortunately, they didn't put it on the website, but this is coming soon. This is the Triple R042. This is the Reserve Trapper. Now, I got to say,
based on the price, it's going to be a full size at least.
Yeah, I would imagine it's fairly large. But I got to say that spade blade is just about the most absolutely hideous thing I've ever seen in my entire life. But it's like that's just my opinion.
A spade blade and a spade blade on a moose. It kind of is a cross between the two.
Yeah, it does look like a moose spade blade. But if that's your thing and you like those nice spade blade looking things, here you go. Otherwise, I like this knife a lot. I like the trapper shape of it.
Mikey likes spade blades, and even he's saying it's a terrible spade blade.
Yeah, terrible spade blade. But I think it's going to be one of those that there are a number of people that like it. So this is good news. I'm glad that they've put out one that I think is somewhat attractive in terms of its pattern shape.
Yeah, the clip point was really nice on that, I will say.
This is not a new knife, but they did put it on sale, so I thought I would announce it here. They got the Buck 112 Blade HQ exclusive Ranger in walnut.
Mikey.
With Dymalux S35 EN on sale for $120. It's got a clip on it, so it's kind of more of the modern styling with more of the traditional look. Got the thumb stud and the traditional blade like the 420s have, the more clippy.
Is that still on sale right now?
Well, as of the making of it. So what was that, like probably Thursday? I looked at it.
Okay, I may have to send you some money for that.
Okay. All right. What else do we have? Okay, so this is you.
Yeah, so the Rosecraft Cane Creek Jack will be coming this week at Heine Haynes. I have badgered them to hurry up because they've had it for nearly a week already. Sad news, though, they haven't ordered the Zambesis, and I don't know why. I asked them, and they said they didn't want to order them.
Are they slow sellers?
I think so, yeah. But I think they've really missed a beat with the Zambesi, although that's not everyone's favorite pattern. And 2 new variations, the Rosewood and the
Blue Micarta.
Blue Denim Micarta. They are really good.
Yeah. Okay, well, you'll at least be able to pick up this one. So
no, but yeah, that one's worth it. Just go get it.
Yeah. What was this? Around $70, something like that.
No, it's going to be based on the size and recent releases. 65? I would say 62 to 65,
somewhere in there. Okay. Oh, here we go.
We have a new sort of every so often, like Moonraker drop a load of case knives. They seem to just buy a batch and drop them at once. And this is 3 of my favorites I've sort of found on the website while looking. So we've got an emerald green medium jack, which I'm really tempted by. That bone looks fantastic. We've got a chestnut bone Congress.
Is that a small one?
That's the small. So it's the 23 volt pattern.
Right.
And then we also have the 24 volt pattern in the brown maple burl razor. Now there is other ones because obviously the $100 for that knife is very spenny, but they do have other ones on there. Heine Haynes also have the black synthetic razor on there for about $90, but even that's quite expensive. Even especially for just the plain stainless steel and the plain You know, the synthetic handles. Frank, no, I've never owned a razor either, and that's one pattern I do want to try. But I think I would want the single blade over the double blade.
Have fun in church, Kathleen. We'll see you.
Griff is here. Hello, Griff.
Pink Cowboy. Does that mean Elan's up in here? Where is he?
I think
she's trying to call him in here. She's trying to beckon him. Is that what it is? Okay. We got Thomas Howard. Hey, Thomas. Welcome to the show. Griff MJ. How you doing, Griff? You keep trying to mute Slippy, but he keeps talking. Well,
there's a bit of news here from Thomas Howard.
Okay.
Midway USA still has a Ranger 112 in ebony with S30V for $79. That's
an incredible buy. So head over to Midway and see if you can find one of those. What else we have?
That's it for knife news.
So that's knife news. So let's make sure that we play ourselves out. Stupid things too much.
It's like a really bad game show, this is.
All right, so what do you got for your carbon?
Well, I have just dribbled everywhere. So let me just wipe that away, and then we'll take a look. Do you want to start with US or UK?
Yeah, start with UK.
Okay. So this is a George Wolstenholme. It's a two-bladed jack either end. And this thing is pocket worn the proper way. That sort of smooth synthetic handles is really sort of, like you can see, like all the jigging is completely gone. There's a really nice clip point blade on it too.
Yes, I am having fun.
Yes, John is a child. He has fun with this. This is one I got through Mikey. He helped me pick this one up on the secondary market, and it's absolutely fantastic. When it came to me, it had no snap because it was just like sort of not been cared for, but now there's enough snap that it actually sort of works properly. Fin finish is great, and it has wonderful carbon steel on it. Nice little edge I put on there. It is razor sharp.
Yeah, and like Jersey says, you know that knife's been used a ton just by looking at the handle.
And
so
just you can tell as well, like the blades, they haven't been abused. Like whoever owned this loved it and used it properly and didn't like abuse it.
They probably didn't. They probably carried it every day, but didn't use it just a ton. Type of thing.
Yeah. But I love the clip on this. It really does remind me of like a Camillus style clip.
Mm-hmm. About a half and half.
Yeah.
Look at that nail neck, man. That thing's freaking sweet. All the way to the choil.
You get that. It says oil the joints on the back here. It's never going to show on this camera. It says oil the joints here.
We can look at it close up. Let's see if we can get you this. Yeah.
Kind of says oil the joints here. And then you got the Wolstenholme tang stamp there.
Oh, crap.
The tang stamp actually says IXL, George Wolstenholme, Sheffield, England, and then oil the joints on the back.
All right.
But for the age and the snap on everything is
fantastic. A lot of snap on that left. Yeah.
Awesome on that one. That's going to be a prized possession in the collection for, well, forever. That's never going anywhere. That's a good piece of history.
He's saying you're going to have to step up your game, bud. I'm more worried about Judd stepping up his game. I'm not worried about Slippy. Judd's going to have to bring in audio noises now.
Have you seen Mikey's latest comment?
No. What's going on? What did I miss? Prison pocket patina. I thought that was like a little chunkier and I don't know. Thicker. No? All right. Prison pocket patina. All right. Beetlejuice. When are you headed to the movie, buddy? I thought you were going to already
go. After the live, I think it's...
okay. Mikey, you mean the weather girl? Okay. Jesse McJane's the best TNS show yet. Well, it's the only TNS show because it's the S&T show. Why is our moderator trying to change the name of the show?
Jesse, take a seat, son.
You'll be all right. They said, I think it's dyslexia, right? Is that why he has problem with math too? A little bit of dyslexia. Getting it backwards. Afternoon, Ginger Fisher. How you doing? You don't want to know what a prison pocket is. Do not look it up.
Yeah, no, I know what it is, and I don't want to look it up even again, ever.
I mean, seems like a pretty obvious thing. It's, yeah. All right, so is it my turn now? You want me to show a...
Go for it.
A British knife? I got this one from my friend Slippy. You remember him?
Who?
Slippy Sawyer. He's this guy I met on the internet.
Damn, that looks like a Wolstenholme.
It is. Isn't that a cool? It's a cool little knife. Let's see if we can get the... We've had complaints about the quality of our video during the showing of the knives process. So I'm attempting to make sure that these are shown in great detail. So let me make sure that these are... Oh, that is the wrong button. Hold on. Oh,
that worked out excellent.
That's the wrong button. We'll get there. We'll get there.
At least the hamsters are working for now.
The manual focus. There we go. Isn't that nice and easy to read there? Stainless steel.
IXL George Wolstenholme.
Yeah. I'd say that's pretty clear, don't you think?
Yeah, spin that bad boy around. Let's have a look at the front.
I mean, we can read the tang stamps and everything.
You even see the etch on the blade still on that one.
Right. Don't you love that little nick in the handle there to access the blade?
Easy access for the blade. Yeah, it's really cool.
Mm-hmm. It's like a mini skirt. Right? Easy access. Mrs. C will understand that one.
I couldn't even tell you what the handle material on that is. I know it's a synthetic, but it's got like a grain to it.
It's like a... Yeah, like they put little lines in it.
Yeah, it looks like it's meant to be like imitation bone or something. It looks really good.
Process, the way they made it. Interesting. Little patina on the bolster too. That's pretty cool. Looks like it's got a little bit of slippy hair in it. That for your ponytail?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. A little slip. Can we see that? Slippy hair. There we go. So yeah, I'm really, really psyched about getting a couple more really nice pen knives. So that was cool.
Doug and McGee's got the words I was thinking of. Imitation ivory.
Imitation ivory. There you go. That's kind of what it is. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Close-up look.
Let me tell you about close-ups.
At the old.
All right, so I'm going to keep us on the British theme for the time being.
Okay.
This is an Arthur Wright and Sons.
Mm-hmm.
This is in Stag. One of the things I love about Stag is it's not sort of uniform when they do it properly. You can see the handles are different all the way down.
Right.
I also want to apologize for the state of my hands. It's super glue.
That's all right. I forgive you.
But this is really nice. Centering.
Looks like you got a little cut there on your thumb. What happened?
Yeah, that's it's not actually gone all the way through. That's just I don't know. I think I just stabbed myself with something.
Did you want to see how well I healed?
Yes, we do.
From last week. Okay.
It's the really nice British.
That is nice. Really nice. Now, I have a Stag one too, but mine's not nearly as nice, and I won't show it because it irritates me every time I look at it. Looks like asphalt dragged magic marker bone. Driveway dragged.
But I really like this. I might have to start carrying it because it's really nice.
Someone's trying to interrupt the show.
Who's trying to interrupt the show?
I'm not sure who it was. Who was it?
Yeah, John there.
So I can blame
really
them.
Nice edge.
Mm-hmm.
It snaps on, it's great, and it's about an 8 pull, this one, but I am able to pinch it open still.
I like that a lot. So, congrats to you on that wonderful looking bone.
It's really nice.
Let's stick with the old English knives here for a minute. We've got the 11 pull. And you'll have to forgive me. It's more difficult. What's going on? Show it on screen.
Just the 11 pull.
Yeah. Well, the thing is like I've been working on all those Swiss Army knives, and I've broken my nails all to hell.
My thumbs are terrible. They're ruined.
I probably cleaned 35 knives this week, and I would say 80% of them you couldn't open them. So I'm like struggling to get the blades out because they're all stuck.
Yeah, for me, it's got to the point where I'm having to use like really thin, like needle nose pliers to open the tools because my thumbnails are so far broken back that there's nothing to pull blades out with.
Right. So you'll forgive me if I'm struggling a little more than usual, but there's a tackler.
What wood is on that? That looks awesome.
This is walnut, I believe. Yeah.
It looks really good.
Pretty sure that's walnut.
It almost looks like got like a granite texture to it, the walnut.
Let me see if I can get that more focused. Here we go again with this whole thing. There we go. We'll close up look. How's that look? Really nice.
Really good. Yeah. James Alton is here. Hello, James.
Hey, James. You can read the tangy stamp.
Yeah, that's really nice.
See the rust on the blade?
What I need to get.
See the rust?
Yeah. That's the Arthur Wright & Sons. They're fantastic knives, but if you don't oil them and put them away for like 33 seconds, they do start to rust.
Yeah.
I know Jersey will be a big fan of this one.
The tackler. Yeah, it's a good one, man. A little bit of a sway to it, just very slight.
Jesse seems to think that's also his knife.
Oh, he likes this one too. Huh? Okay. What do you think of that? Warncliffe or Sheep's? It's kind of right in between it.
It's a Sheep's Cliff.
Between it. Sheep's Cliff. They call it Warncliffe when I bought it. So call it whatever you like, I guess. I think it's more of a Sheep's like you. I agree.
Yeah. It's a really nice one. It's one I need to pick up. It's on my list. I just haven't got around to it yet.
Mm-hmm. Tackler. Yep. That's definitely one to add to the list if you don't have one of those. There we go.
All right. Let's bring out a knife that I haven't shown a whole lot of, and that John told me off for not showing it enough. This is one of the two that I had Ashley Harrison made for myself and John. This is sort of the easy open Barlow with the spear point. This is in 01 tool steel, and this was recovered in white bone because the wood shrunk a little bit and started to crack. But I got mine in natural bone. John got his redone in blue stabilized burl.
Right.
See the Arthur Wright & Sons tang stamp, which is actually Ashley's custom stamp.
Yeah.
And just the action on it is crazy. It's
the fancy W.
Yeah, it's about an 8 on the pull. Half stop, really nice spear point blade with a little bit of swedging at the very end. It's a great knife to use in hand, and your sort of third finger sits in that groove and makes it really secure. And this will be a forever knife in the collection. It won't be going anywhere.
Nah. You had to kill me first.
Yeah, it comes out for a little bit of carry every now and then, but I don't want to damage it or lose it so it doesn't get too much pocket time. But it's got a really crisp snap in the half stop, and Ashley does them right. So the half stop, there's no spring sticking up. So
mere mortals don't. That's what I used to think. And then you get the connection.
You have to badger him on Instagram. When I say badger him, I mean continuously.
Mikey says, how about a tickler instead of a tackler? And Jesse wants to see that. That's gonna be like a weekly request from Jesse, is to show the Ian. No problem, Jesse. I got it right here.
Frank, yes, I do slip carry. I'm actually, sorry to interrupt you, John. I'm actually using this slip at the moment. This is one that Eric Starr sent to me with the 89 OT blazer in. This is from Beard and Owl, I think it is. And I've got the jackknife in there that Mikey sent me. I'm carrying.
Oh, I love that thing. That thing's
it's not
awesome.
carbon steel, so I shouldn't really be showing it. But
yeah, but it's still awesome.
The Japanese jack. I put a screaming edge on it, but the wood and the brass together look phenomenal.
It looks like something Boker would have made, does it not?
Yeah. But yes, I've been using these material slips at the moment. I've actually ordered a couple from them from the States because I think they're really, really good. But yeah, I do. Everything I carry is a slip carry, apart from my Swiss Army knives, which will have the little dangler clip on them.
There's Mr. Underwood.
It's really good.
You want a detailed look at that one as well?
Yes, sir.
Wait, I don't think I've shown this in great detail with the micarta.
Does it have the work spine, that one, or is it the plain?
Nah. Just plain. It's polished, though. It's pretty shiny.
Jesse says that's also his knife.
So you can get a good look at that micarta.
Yeah, it's really good. That you got like a deep green micarta handle with I think it's like a G10 white spacer, and then it's a black micarta on the bolster. Yeah,
that's right. And then the bird's eye pivot. Just got a kind of a generic tang stamp, made in Sheffield. And you'll have to forgive the sharpening, Mr. Stephen Patty
laid that thing real far back.
Yeah, heavy 17 angle grind on that thing, whatever it was he did.
Yeah, 17's a bit steep for me, but
he went a little nuts on it. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Jesse. Hopefully that's a good look at it.
The bird's eye pivot really sets it off for me.
Yeah, I think the reason Patty got rid of it, you see that little flaw on it. I mean, it's so minor, but there you go.
What flaw am I looking at?
They don't quite line up the line from side to side. This top portion's a little further forward.
I wouldn't even notice.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, but not a bother to me. You don't even notice it unless you're looking at the bottom of the knife, which whoever does that, right? But yeah, there we go with that. Okay, what you got next for me?
What have I got next? Oh, no, it's your turn, sir. I just showed the.
Oh, you want me to go again? Alrighty. Let's show another. Let's go one more English. How's that sound?
Go for it.
This one is a wood. Well, the wood material on it. It kind of shocked me how good it looked when I got it. I didn't expect from the pictures for it to be quite as dramatic as it was when I got it. But this is the oak handles on
the oak is beautiful on that.
Yeah. So this is just your standard Arthur Wright Barlow, not the tackler this time. And let me get that. You want to pull me up?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, the oak is great on that.
Really, really nice grain pattern. A lot of transitioning color there from the dark to the light. And then you got these little swirls down here on the bottom half. So it's just really well done. Not cool looking. Some tiger striping up here. A little bit. Nice clip point blade. Now, just a basic, what was it, C70? Is that what they're using?
Yes.
C70 steel.
Yeah, Jersey's a big fan. Yeah, that oak is the same as the one that Mikey picked up that jackknife for me for my birthday this year.
Yes.
Love the oak on that. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, I like it so
Randy
much.
asks,
I got it.
Is it the regular oak or the whiskey barrel oak?
I believe it. Well, it just said oak, so I can't really answer that. So
I would just say it's regular for that.
Yeah,
They normally
if it didn't
whiskey.
say it was whiskey.
It
Let me
looks
show you.
It looks a bit light to be a whiskey barrel anyway, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. But let me show you another, and maybe you could tell me if you think this is whiskey oak. And I don't know. I don't remember it saying that it was on this one either. But I got the gentleman's knife. I believe you have this exact knife there, don't you? I believe you do. I believe we have twinsies on this one. Let's see. You don't have. Well, you probably don't have it down there.
I might not have it out with me. What have you got?
Yeah, but you have that.
But that's the exact one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that's more likely to be whiskey because it's darker, but again, not 100% sure.
Okay. You want to pull me up again?
Yeah, I got it. So this is the knife that Mikey bought me for my birthday, and I love it. It's the spear point on it is a 10 out of 10.
Well, I didn't get mine for my birthday, but I sure felt like it when I got it in the mail. Look at that. Yeah, that to me looks more, what do you want to call it? Aged.
Could have just come from an older tree.
Yeah. Probably could use some oil too, honestly. Probably a little dry. Probably ought to do that before I put it away.
Yeah, it looks really nice. The way they do the pins on them as well, though, they're just flawless. They do them. When they do them right, they are right.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, C70 on this guy here.
Mrs. Naked Sean has arrived. Hello, Mrs. Naked Sean.
Sweet. How you doing, Mrs. Naked Sean?
Thank you for making it slightly less of a sausage fest.
Yeah, 100%. I don't think we had Stacy in here, so we had one fewer female than normal.
Okay,
Thrifty,
do you want to see?
show the Ian Underwood.
We just seen it, Jesse. Come on.
Good God, Jesse. There it is.
There, you've seen it. Enough.
Here, take a picture while it's up on the screen.
Just DM him a picture on Discord.
Yeah, there we go.
So when you can just go and look at it in Discord instead.
Right.
Right. Do you want to see my favorite British knife at the moment? Well, when I say favorite, second to this, because nothing will go past.
Nothing will top that. Okay.
This is the new custom that myself, John, and Mikey have. John's is coming to him very soon. This is the Brit Buster.
Oh, good Lord. You know how hard it is to have to wait for that thing?
Bird's eye pivot, red micarta, pinned brass liners, carbon steel spring, and this thing, when I say it gets used.
Yeah. It's a lot of steak on that knife.
Steak, fruit, whatever, using it outdoors. And this
You've got a little bit of what's up with the lightness around the pivot there?
The lightness around the pivot, that's oil.
No. Around the bird's eye. It's like lighter right there.
It's just where the oil's not soaked in as much around the pivot.
Interesting. Okay. That's cool.
But Sodbuster actually made these based on
now,
the Sodbuster
if anything
Junior.
that Jersey would like, you got to like that, Jersey, right? You're a Sodbuster fan, like Mikey, right?
The reason you've never seen that one before, Jersey, is because there's only 5 of these. I have one, Wee Judd has one, Mikey has 2, and John will soon have one.
Right.
It's the first time that
custom makes
Ashley Harrison and Arthur Wright has done a Sodbuster.
Right.
But I know he's keen to make more. So if you want to get in touch with him, I'm sure he'll make you one. But the snap and lock up on this thing.
Woo.
Like it's an easy.
Is that thing in the mail yet?
It's not, because I have more things for you coming.
Keep saying that. Just mail the damn thing. You can add to the next file.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'll get it mailed this week then.
Yeah, you got to mail it this week.
And it's so good. And this is in my pocket, honestly, 5 out of the 7 days. And it just gets used all the time. But slightly larger handle than a normal Sodbuster Junior, but remaining that UK legal blade. so it becomes a really nice work knife.
Yeah. Need one, Tony says. Yep.
Yeah, everyone needs
it's
a Brit
special.
Buster.
It's special. That's a good one.
You can see the carry on it. The springs are going dark. The brass is all tarnished at the bottom where it's in hand.
So are you ready to move on to American knives?
I have an EU knife, but yes. Shall I do that first, and then we can move on to the American?
Let's do the EU one. Yeah, there we go.
All right. So this was actually a gift for my birthday from Elan, and I'll let you
must be French.
I'll let you work out why he sent this to me.
Because it has a squirrel on it.
It has a squirrel on it. That's correct.
Got to say it correctly. Pronounced like this.
And this thing is crazy sharp. And Elan made this little lanyard on it himself as well. Leather and these little beads.
Yeah. There's the correct pronunciation right there.
Squirrel. And this is in Ep64 steel, I believe. So it takes a really wicked sort of blue and red.
You got some pinks in there, some blues.
Yeah.
All kinds of.
Just the action on it is really good as well. And then you
got Sean's beads on there for a reminder.
Yeah, got Sean's prison pocket pull-out beads on there, so you can retrieve your knife when you're done with it. But I've never really been a massive fan.
You're making Mrs. Naked Sean so proud, I'm sure, right now.
I know John will agree with this. I've never really been a fan of the knives that are folded steel because they can be quite uncomfortable. But the way they've done this one, they have sort of swollen it out in the middle heel. Yeah, so it is a lot more comfortable in hand. And I use this thing for steaks because it's so damn slicey that the blade practically disappears when you hold it this way.
Right.
It's really good. But Elan, if you watch us on the repeat or if you're in here and I haven't seen you come in, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. What's going on? What am I laughing at?
I don't know. She just said one to WTF, Miss Naked. I don't know what's going on, but she's laughing about something.
But you get a nice little bail on the bottom as well, and it's just a really nice sort of gentleman's carry, I would say. Look at that patina there on there. Let me tell you about.
Baldy says, "Don't mess with my Duke." The
Duke. I didn't bring a Duke out, but I love the Duke as well. Bugger, I know I still need to get a Higa Nakami. It's on the list. Believe me, the list is long, but it's on there.
Yes.
Okay,
Squirrels.
I am now all out of UK and EU knives.
Okay. Well, then we'll move on to American because I don't have any EU knives out. We're going to start it off with a...
Jesse said that's not my knife.
Yeah. Let's start off with a company that had to OEM their knives because they were just a massive retailer of days gone past. Sears. They were a massive retailer here in the United States for the longest time, and now they've just kind of died. But this was their Craftsman knives that they made, and they were OEM'd by Camillus. Nice sort of ivory, fake ivory, I guess.
I really like that. And the Frontier knives with the black ones they do, I think they look really good.
Yeah, do you want to see one of those as an example?
100%.
Okay, so this is the larger Stockman, and then you got the black Frontier one.
I think when I come for Blade Show with Mikey, I'm going to be all about the vintage sellers at Blade Show rather than the new stuff. I think
Absolutely.
I don't think I'm really going to care about all the new stuff.
There's going to be so much modern stuff that I walk right past and don't take a second look at.
Yeah. I mean, I've sold a load of my modern knives. I think I've got maybe 3 left now.
Well, these are nice, clean blades. Warthog showed the packaging that it was in, so I know that he had pulled these out pretty, soon after having bought them. I think he was worried.
He got them new old stock, didn't he?
Pretty much, yeah. But it says Sears Carbon Steel USA.
If you happen across one of those online, yes, please.
Yeah, that's something you have to maybe wait a little bit on for the Sears logo ones. Now the Craftsman's ones are a little easier to find, but the one that just says Sears on it, I don't know why.
Oh, I'm not bothered if it says Sears or Craftsman on it.
Yeah, but the other one's like Sears Craftsman. This one's just Sears by itself.
Mikey, the PM3 is not going anywhere. It gets used too much, and it's too nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, some bold jackass gave that to me.
There's your sheep's foot. Does that remind you of the case one?
It's very similar. Nice belly to it.
Yeah. So, yeah, really wonderful, like 4-inch Stockman. Right at 4 inches. So, pretty cool. Very similar knife to this one, the Frontier that I just showed. Got the black synthetic. This one's a little more used, a little more patina on this one.
See, for me though, I picked that one over the other one because of the age on it.
Just got a little more character to it.
I like the ones like New Old Stock's fantastic. I've got an 80T New Old Stock and an abused one.
Right.
I just think the ones that are used and have got a history on, as long as they've not been abused to a point where the blade's been all whittled down and there's not much metal left.
Yeah, I don't like the what I call
ruined
witch's fingernails.
Yeah. See there, that's perfect. I would love that. Patina also on the blades. Just got to sharpen it up and use it. Amazing.
Maybe a little too much patina on that one. Might have to do a little something.
No. Love it. Not too much for me. That's perfect.
All right. It's a little staining there.
The staining doesn't bother me.
All right. Just don't turn brown.
All I would do with that is sharpen it and oil it so it didn't get any worse.
All right. Might have to clean that one up a little bit too before I put it away, but that's about it.
Sean said this is what the shield looks like.
Colostomy bag shield. That's actually a powder horn. But thank you, Sean. Again, making your wife so proud. I'm sure she's so happy to have joined us today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pretty nice little splay bait too, though, right? The shape of that.
Yeah, it always sounds like a terrible pun, but it has a point on it, which I know is not the best thing for a spay blade, but I don't need to spay anything, so that's why I just prefer the pen blade on a Stockman.
All right. So, got any more Americanized knives?
Okay, this is another one I received as a gift for my birthday this year from my brother.
Oh, there we go.
This is the junior, and this is the American Red Workman series, I think it is.
Yeah.
This is in the carbon steel. This thing gets a lot of pocket time as well. Not as much though since the Ashley Harrison custom arrived, but this does get a lot of use. What are we giggling at?
She says I'm used to it, so we're all good.
But this thing I was really surprised with because it came relatively sharp. When I say relatively, I mean compared to other knives, terrible, but for case, relatively. And the fit and finish on it is flawless. There's not a gap, nothing. It's even centered as well.
That's super lucky for that, right? Without having any issues to that.
Yeah.
Jesse says, I didn't even know Sean was married. So we learn things on this Slippy and Thrifty show, don't we?
Yeah, but the difference between the two, I mean, it would be a good comparison, this really, wouldn't it? Well, I've got them both here. So you can see the blade lengths aren't that different, but the handle length.
Right. Red Saudi alert.
You're just getting that extra bit of security in the hand. For me, this size would have been perfect and it would have been fine for me. But people with a larger hand, you will really get on with this. I don't normally prefer a larger handle, but it's better. But yeah, the case synthetic carbon steel, so I believe it's their own version of 1095, or if it's not 1095, I don't know what it is. But gets a lot of use, and this one's really good. I love the Salt Buster Junior. But yeah.
Apparently, Mrs. Naked Sean is available. So if anyone would like to ask her out on a date, I guess Sean won't mind. All right, here we go. Both knives. Those are both his knives. He's got a lot of knives on the show today.
Yeah, strange that.
Yeah.
I just wish they'd go back to tamping the tang, so you can see the USA and the patent number is already starting to rub off.
Yeah, it's
not
that
not that it's going to bother me because I'm never going to sell it because it's a sentimental knife, but
yeah,
and you can see where it's rubbing up here. The dots are going to start to go eventually. You can see it going past.
Yeah, but just from the collector's point of view, when you're selling a used knife like that, it's going to become a lot more difficult to
identify,
ascertain what the heck it is. Yeah.
What have you got next, sir?
This is how did you not know for a weird fellow like Nick Sean to be alive at his age, he has to have a woman to keep him in check. Yeah. It's a good point. Probably be dead on the side of the road somewhere otherwise, right?
Roadkill.
Yeah. Laying next to all the armadillos here in Texas.
Armadillo.
They got a lot of them on their side of the road.
Let me tell you about armadillo.
Yeah. Roadkill.
Let me tell you about roadkill. 1931 Leatherworks has turned up. Welcome, sir.
So I guess I'm kind of going a little heavy on the Stockmans today, but that seems to be a lot of what I have in carbon. So
is this the forgot what it's called.
Western.
That's it. It's really nice. I love the Federal Shield on that.
It's Mikey's favorite type of movie, Western. He likes a good Western. Another one that's a lot like Camillus, but I don't think they are made by Camillus, as a matter of fact.
No, I'm pretty sure Westerns were made by Western. But
they did have some.
I can see what you mean, though, because the main blade is very Camillus looking.
Yeah, they did have some connection, but I don't think it was with this particular time frame. So when this was made, you can see that jig Delrin. That's been worn down. That's been carried.
Looks so good.
There's your model number there, 742.
And that's a company that gets the model numbers right. Old Timer do the model numbers right. They do the model numbers right. Imperial do them right. The ones where they got these stupid long numbers, I just don't understand.
It lets you know what that's on there. You like that?
Concave ground.
Yep. They're proud of that, apparently. Something to be proud of. And there's your sheep's foot.
Jason said he's working and lurking. He's driving truck today, but he's listening as he's going along.
Oh, thank you, Jason. Right.
Okay, so he says early 1931 Leatherworks says early Western states knives are manufactured by Challenge New York Company, Valley Forge, Utica, and W.R. Case and Sons, among others.
Right. Yeah, it gets confusing. But yeah, they're really nicely made. Okay, so you got another American knife?
I do, and this is probably the most expensive American knife in terms of buying it new. In terms of value to me, definitely not. But this is, I can never remember the patent number. Hang on. This is the number 13 by GEC.
Oh, yeah.
And this is sort of a half Congress in Cocobolo.
Yeah, like
Let me turn this light down a tad because it's very
glaring a little bit. Yeah.
The Cocobolo on the back is absolutely wonderful. And with this, you get the nice little cutout for the pen blade. You can see that there, the little notch. Mm-hmm. Wonderful little pen blade.
Pulled a Randy there.
And you also get this really wicked Warncliffe blade.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 100% Warncliffe, isn't it?
Yeah, this is
no mistake in that.
No. And this is one of the knives that I would never thought I would buy one like this. But while last week's episode, when we were talked about gateway knives, the Rough Rider Congress knives made me want to buy this because I love those. And I just thought a 2-bladed one with a really nice large main blade would be perfect, and it's really good.
Yeah, that's a really good example of where that made you go into the
Look at that swedge on
more
the back.
more expensive realm of that, right? Yeah.
It looks
so
like
that
a
worked
beast,
out for
it?
you. That Congress said, like, yeah, I like that, and then you went and invested in that.
Yep. Really nice action on it. It's not the strongest walk and talk. I'd say it's for about a 6.5, but it's plenty for this. It's a delicate knife. It's not meant for anything crazy.
That's nice.
If anyone's interested, the pattern number for this is number 13, and it is 0224.
Mikey likes that one.
So you've got the 0 for the blade, the main blade, which is Warncliffe. Number 2 for the number of blades, and then the last 224 for the year of manufacture.
Right.
Yeah, it's really nice. They are really expensive, though. That's the only thing. That's why I don't show them a lot. Like, I do have the odd like expensive knife, but for me, older and that sort of budget line, I know John is the same. Really enjoy that sort of line more. But this for me is more like a smart carry. So I'll bring this out at like events, similar to the GEC I showed with the abalone scales on that I carried to my grandfather's funeral.
Yeah.
Similar to that. This will be used for events like that because I don't want to ruin it, but it needs to be used. So it has a certain time and a place to be used.
There you go. Let's just not wish anybody dead so you have an excuse to carry it. All right.
Yeah. No one dies, so I have to carry this. Yeah, you must have one of these jerseys, I'm sure. You're a big GEC guy.
All right. So you want something carbon American? It's super affordable. Does that sound like that's a good combination?
100%.
Okay, I've got one for you then, buddy. This is a knife you can pick up really cheap.
I have one of those too. They're really good.
And very, very well built.
Is that the Camillus?
This is the... Are you doing that on purpose?
Yes. Is that the Camillus?
Yes, this is the Camillus.
And is it the short line or the long line Camillus?
I'll have to look at the tang. I don't recall off the top of my head. But we have the nice black synthetic handles. Our shackle, better known as, what do you want to call it? Bale. Shackle, I think that's what they call it officially. And yeah, we got the screwdriver blade and the main blade, and just the screwdriver blade locks. You can see the liner there. It's made of brass, and boy, are these things tough as nails.
They are beasts. The one I have, the Camillus one I got, I think it's from like the 80s. It's absolute beast.
I actually have a couple of different ones. So
you have the long
that
line.
One,
so yours is like 70s to 80s. Yeah, I want to say.
I've got a newer one too. That's got the italic type font on it. But yeah, Camillus, New York. And look at that nice little spear point. This one didn't see much use.
No, mine's in really good shape as well.
Beautiful little spear point on that.
My one is actually on my workbench where I restore knives because I've been using the flathead screwdriver to help assist me open nail nicks.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good knife for that. And there's your screwdriver blade. You can see how that locks in there. All right. There's your
I also have a UK made one exactly like this electrician's knife that I got from Drew. There's no real stamp on it though, so I need to do a bit of research. But it's got wood handles, but exactly the same layout.
Yeah, brass obviously for the liners, but yes, very affordable yet very well made.
Yeah, a little bit more pricey here in the UK if you want to pick one up, because obviously it's a USA knife coming over and they're not as readily available, but you can definitely get them at a decent-ish price. I got mine from Dan at Blade Bridge. I maybe paid 30 for it, and that's probably more than you get them for in the US, but people are selling them up to like £80 here in the UK, so don't ever pay that much for them.
The 13, she pretty high dollar, yes, but she's sexy.
Jesse actually got the name right, which I couldn't remember when I was showing it. It's called the Whip.
Oh, okay.
No,
the Whip.
Sorry, the Whip is the single blade. This is the Clerk. This is two bladed. So they did two versions of this. So this is the Clerk.
Okay.
But it's a fantastic one. Another one that's actually a recent re-release. One of my favorite carbon steel is the Bear and Sons 4-inch Barlow.
Well, let's just twins up on this one then.
Okay, I knew you'd have that one out. This is in the walnut. Really nice sheepsfoot blade. I mean, you've got a better camera than me, John. You just show it up close. Yours will show all the details.
Yeah, let's take a look. What you got to say about it?
Honestly, I love it more than I thought I would. I wasn't sure because the handle was 4-inch and a bit too big. But honestly, because it's nice and slender, I use this thing all the time. You can see from the patina on the blade, this thing gets used. There we go. You can see that a bit there. A little bit thick behind the edge, I will say. It's not the sliciest of blade, but obviously it does hold an edge a lot longer because of that. You get really nice swedging on there. You get the long pull too. But Bear & Sons did a fantastic job with these. The fit and finish is immaculate. That walnut is so good. How it changes in the light when you move it around. And then, of course, being the carbon steel, you get the 4th generation shield on there as well. Yeah,
really nice wood.
It's a phenomenal knife. These are available on these carbon steel ones are available on Moonraker knives in the UK. Found like the 50, 55 pound mark. They're also available on Heine Haynes, but they're a little bit more. When is the UK going to see Bear & Son? I'm not sure. I'd like to see them. Burfree, is that blade 3 and a bit? Honestly, it is over the 3 inches, the blade.
Yeah,
but it's not a lot over.
I'll give you an exact measure.
Yeah, John will measure it for you now. But I always say it's in the UK. Just don't be an idiot. As long as you're not going around waving it about, no one's going to know it's in your pocket.
It's literally like 3 1/16.
Yeah, so it's very minorly off.
Yeah.
But I carry this. I'm happy to carry it. It doesn't bother me at all. In fact, I was carrying it the other day in this slip that Eric sent me, and you can see it tucks in there nicely.
Stainless liners on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, really.
But I really would recommend this to anyone.
Really good snap on it. Too for
mine's about like a 6.5 pull. Yeah. Not the strongest, but plenty for what you're going to use it for.
Yep.
Okay, John.
Surprising for me.
I think it's about that time.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's time to do what we do. So, Randy, do your thing so we can do our thing.
We will let you decide what area goes first, Randy, seeing as we don't want any confusion. Because I know there's a little bit of lag coming through live to what we say. So put up a rules for an area and we'll do a gore.
Got the Slippy's Sanitarium, which is confusing. He's talking about the membership.
Okay, so we've gone UK first.
All right. UK
So, John, would you do the honors and write me down a number? And you can choose the range as well if you like, because I don't have paper with me again.
That's all right.
So what would you like the range to be? And before we start ahead, telling you what the range is, if you're from the UK, can you please put in the chat box that you're in the UK so people can proxy for you? And Mr. Willie Macglass, yes, you can enter too.
So the range is 300 to 400.
300 to 400, go for it. You're going to have quick fire giveaway again. You're going to have 45 seconds starting from now. 40. 35. 30. 25 seconds. 20 seconds. 15 seconds.
Oh, I didn't fix my camera. You didn't tell me.
10 seconds.
It's in here blurry forever.
5 seconds.
There we go.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Randy, chuck a stop up for me, please, sir.
Okay, so we have multiple winner. We're going to have to do a draw off. I can tell you that already.
Just waiting for the stop to come up.
Where the hell is the stop at?
There we go.
Okay.
Right, what was your number?
So my number was
333. So we have Blades in Wales. We have Burr Free. So is it those two? Blades in Wales and Burr Free?
Yeah, I saw at least two. So yeah, Burr Free and Blades in Wales from Peppered. There you go.
Okay, so
a little naff off.
So we can have a naff off, I think, for that.
Okay. What you want to do for that?
Pick a number between 1 and 50 for me, John.
Okay. Write it down.
Yes, please.
All right, 1 and 50.
Okay, so this is for Burr Free and Blades in Wales only. Oh, hang on.
What's going on?
Randy said he got 333 for Mikey.
Oh, he did?
Okay, and Mikey then.
Okay.
Okay, I've seen it. I've seen it. Sorry, I'm blind. So Mikey.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah. Randy did that. Okay.
Yeah, Mikey, Blades in Wales and Burr Free. All of you pick a number between 1 and 50. The closest one to the number John has picked is the winner.
Yeah. We almost screwed Mikey. That's what happens when we try to go too fast.
Okay, Blades in Wales has gone for 49. Mikey Newman and Burr Free.
Can you show again what you're gonna what you're gonna win?
Mikey has gone for number 17.
Okay.
Burr Free, what's your number between 1 and 50?
Yeah, we need your guess between 1 and 50, Burr Free. Still waiting. Burr Free. Burr Free. What's your number, Burr Free? All right, we'll give him 15 more seconds. Get this response in. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Nothing wrong with screwing Mikey.
I've seen that. Burr Free 27. Perfect.
All right.
Okay, so all three are in. John, what is your number?
There's the number. Are you ready?
Yes. Tony's
47.
Ponies wins, or Blades in Wales. He had 49.
Okay, so there you go. He's the closest.
Tony, you have the classic Cinnamon Bone Stag, brand new, boxed, on its way to you. I will add it to the 2 knives I already have to send to you. So that works.
Like perfectly. You couldn't have worked out better, right? Yeah. You bought a knife and now you won a knife.
You actually bought 2 knives.
Oh, 2 knives. What was the other one?
The Kaiser.
Oh, Kaiser Modern
Bowie.
Or something. Okay. Excellent. Congratulations, Tony. All right. So U.S. rules are up. Go ahead and throw the start up. And I guess I'll have to pick another number since you can't. Range is 700 to 800. USA only. And this is what we're playing for here, guys. The large Imperial Sod Buster. That's a heck of a budget knife, isn't it?
What was your range? Sorry, John, I was replying to a comment.
700, 800.
700, 800, okay. I've guessed.
Have you? 69. Huh. How did I know? Is B still in Discord trying to figure that out? She was doing all kinds of math.
Yeah, I don't know where she is.
Okay,
we're doing the same 45 seconds. We're down to 30. 25 seconds. 20 seconds. 15. 10.
It's me is up in here now, or I'm me.
5, 4,
all right.
3, 2, 1. Stop sign, Randy, please.
Here we go. Stoppage. We got the stoppage.
I think there's a bit of a delay on the chat to the video.
Yeah,
because
a little bit. There we go. So our winning number was 721. 721.
Okay, let's have a look. So Jason Beecher had 720. Oh, Knives Alive had 721 dead for Jesse.
Dead on for Jesse. 721 for Jesse.
721 dead on for Jesse.
Well, that son of a gun has won. Congratulations. Modulator, you have won.
You got a big old sod buster on the way.
There's
Jesse.
your payment for this week. You will have to make sure you come back next week, right? Now that you've been given something special. But I'll get that right out to you on Monday.
The jackasses giveth,
Jesse.
and the jackasses can take away.
If my math is correct, Monday is not a holiday. So I'll get that out right straight away. So, Jesse. Good job, Jesse. Appreciate you being here. All right. So on to more knives. What is it, mine or your turn?
I can go if you want. I've got 4 more knives out here. How many have you got out left?
Probably more than that. So
MB with the comment of the live.
Missed the guy. You did. You actually did, and we're not joking. You just missed it. Hi, Knife Nerds. How you doing, MB?
Do you want to get? You've got a few more out. Then do you want to do it?
Yeah, I'm going to show something I don't normally show because it's the pattern that it is.
No, I like that though because it's a single blade.
You're correct.
But even for the collection, I will want to get an old timer trapper.
This one was sent to me by Doggo Running. That's a liner
really
lock.
Nice.
Haven't spoken to Doggo for a long time. He actually changed his name to something else. Now I don't remember what it was.
That's in really good nick as well.
Yeah, he got this out of a display case, brand new. Didn't have the box, but has never been used. So let me see if we can get a close-up of the tang and all that kind of thing. Here we go. 194 OT from Schrade, USA. Old timer. Saw cut Delrin. That famous saw cut Delrin that old timer used. That nice fade. Really nice clip point. It's a California clip, I'd say. Yeah, beautiful knife. Really good action. Locks in there really nice. Really nice trapper. I mean, I'd say I don't have a lot of trappers, but the ones I got, pretty darn nice.
Yeah.
So there's your old timer. Couldn't go a show with carbon blades and not show an old timer.
Oh no, I've got a couple here to show that they were definitely nailing it out of the park with the carbon steel they were using at the time.
Mm-hmm. All right, what you got?
I actually have a Barlow for my next one, and this is an Imperial Barlow. This is the diamond edge one that I cleaned up.
Oh,
recently.
yeah. The DE.
Got this from Drew, and the fit and finish is phenomenal. It is one with the clamshell, the clipped-on bolsters. Got that saw cut synthetic. You have Barlow on this side, and then DE for the diamond edge on this side, and you get really wonderful carbon steel blades on this.
We got Checkmate in the house, and Ray just showed up. How you doing, guys?
Yeah, Imperial on the tang. I'll just read it because my camera's terrible. Imperial, Providence, Rhode Island, USA.
Providence, Rhode Island, yeah. There you go. Dull as hell, apparently.
It's actually not. I'm just
You're
not
just
afraid.
Really brave.
I'm just not afraid to do it.
All right. Just make sure you don't let it slide.
Yeah. But really nice main blade on this. And the action when I got it, it wasn't terrible. It was just a bit gummed up. I think it had maybe even had the original oil in there, or the lubricant that was in there was just a bit too thick for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I sort of cleaned it all out, ultrasonic cleaned it, and put some lighter weight stuff in, and it's now really good.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of just the regular Imperial Barlow too.
And then
pretty much the same thing.
It honestly actually is, and it's just a little bit of upgraded steel on it for the diamond edge.
There you go.
And the pen blade's really nice action on that too. But it's just quickly become one of my favorite Barlows in the collection. Just something about it. It's just a budget knife, but built so well. Nice carbon steel. Really good in the hand. Big fan of this thing. Nice long pull on there too.
It's a cool piece. Yeah, I like that one. Okay, so what do I have next? Well, let's go ahead and show another old timer. This is another one of my favorites that I've got. It's almost in new nick.
What's this one?
Got, I've forgotten the number, but it's the slim one, if you'll remember. This is the 61OT.
It's just a slim version of the 80T, is it? Or is it the...
Yeah, exactly that. Yep. The slim Stockman.
While you have the slim up there, can I do a comparison between the slim and the regular?
Sure. You got the regular out?
I have.
Here, let me reassess my blade opening here. Nothing worse than cutting yourself on live camera.
Yeah, who does that?
Done it. Not fun.
Ignore the sheep's foot on this one. It's obviously well used. But it would be more like John's with a point on the end. But this is the one I carry and use. You can tell from the darkness of the springs on the bottom.
So more of a serpentine frame on mine. A little more narrow. You can see the clip point blades are much more narrow. It doesn't have quite the body that yours has. But the other two blades are pretty darn similar, I'd say.
Yeah. But this is a favorite. Anyone that doesn't know, the 80T is probably my favorite Stockman.
And you've got two of those, right? Like one brand spanking new.
I've got one brand new in the box, which I managed to pick up for a hell of a deal on Etsy in the UK. And this is my one that there's a little bit of steel lost off the main blade, so it's been sharpened, but nothing too bad. The sheep's foot, it's not been sharpened very well. Whoever had it before me, but there's plenty of blade left on it. But this is my user. And Tim Scholarfish did a video he called the dumb reach. So it's just whatever knife you pick up when you're not sure what to carry. This is mine.
Right.
If I'm having a day where I don't know what to carry, this goes in the pocket.
Dumb reach.
Schrade USA 80T on the tang for this.
Yeah, all these were American made. Old timers.
Love the old timers.
All of them.
Even the spay blade on this doesn't look too bad. Like they did a decent job on it.
No. You ready to get into some Chinese stuff?
I actually didn't bring any Chinese stuff out with me.
All right. Well, I got one more American one that I see here.
I've got two.
And I'll move into Chinese stuff.
Go on.
But the old hickory.
That's a beast.
It's actually upside down as you read it. Trapper style frame. The only slip joint, I'm pretty certain that Old Hickory ever made.
Yeah, I don't think they made any more apart from that one.
And it's just got a great pull on it, about a 9.5.
Radar, thank you for the congratulations.
Awesome little spear point on it too.
I love the nail nick that's cut out as well. It gives it that sort of modern look about it, even though it's made very, very traditional.
Well, you kind of need it for the strength of the pull. Yeah, it's good to have that. It makes it easier to grip for sure. You can kind of see the width of the handle there. Walnut handles, by the way.
Yeah, Jesse, this is one you should buy. You would really like this one.
Awesome carbon steel on it. Can we get a look at the tang?
Yeah,
I think it's just blank. I don't think it says anything. Nope, nothing on either side. So,
but it's a beast of a spear point on that. It's an Old Hickory slip joint, Jesse. And Oldie's Blades has just gifted 1 TK membership, and Jason Beecher was the recipient.
Congratulations, Jason, and thank you very much, Mikey. Fantastic. You are now a member of the Commando Club, where underwear is optional and pants are required. What do you got?
I have
you got another American one?
34 OT.
Ah, yeah, that's a classic.
I have 2 more USA, so if I show them both on this one, and you can show the Chinese stuff you brought with you.
Sure, let me do that.
So this is one I picked up at Sharp Show last year in the UK, and it was a little worse for wear when I picked it up, and it cleaned up phenomenally. All the blades are in excellent shape. A little bit scratched up from use, but nothing major, and this is one I carry and use a lot as well. Nice snap on everything. Really nice, delicate little clip. Fit and finish. I don't need to say anything about it. It's just amazing. Nice edge on there too. Just a phenomenal little knife. And anyone in the UK that wants to carry a little Stockman, this is, I think, the perfect one. I know you're a big fan of this one as well, aren't you, John?
I am. I think it's. I think that's the knife I saw and fell in love with Old Timer with. That's the very one. There's a ton of them out there. Very common model.
Not as nice as Spade Blade on this as on the 8OT, but it's not a 4-foot long one, so it doesn't bother me too much. But yeah, big fan of this one.
Underwear is banned. We need access.
Great knife. And then my final one I brought out is another one I cleaned up recently. This is a camp knife. And I'm just gonna. This is by Ulster USA.
Jesse says he's got a 34 OT new old stock inbox, plastic and paperwork.
That's exactly how my 8OT is, Jesse. Immaculate with the original paperwork, everything.
Yeah. Hey, Dean P, welcome.
Ulster, Jig Delrin.
Radar 468, welcome. EDC, if I didn't say hello. Hello. I think I might have missed you. We got B Shady as well. How you doing, B Shady? I love that knife.
It's in fantastic shape. The blade looks like maybe
that's the knife that I should have had instead of my Cutmaster. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, your first knife.
Yeah. So like, for all those people that want to cut me down on my Girl Scout knife, that's the knife I should have had, is the one that Slippy's got. That's okay. Tells a story, right? It's got a story behind it now. Yeah, that's a big boy. It's a beast.
But this thing was in not too
I just
shape
think back like how much joy that would have brought that kid that first got that.
Yeah,
when he was in the Boy Scout.
This would be a phenomenal knife to get your first knife. The snap on everything is fantastic. The main blade's obviously a little bit weaker because of the use it's had, but still about, I would say, about a 6.5.
Well, as usually what happens is I've found another American knife I forgot about, so I got to show that one now instead of getting to the Chinese stuff.
Go on, what do you got?
But I haven't shown a case yet today, so I had to show one. This is the 18 pattern, but it's got
PU.
it's got the punch. That's right. That's the PU. Stinky. It's a little stinky. It's got a little stank on it. There's your sheep's foot. Let's get that one out of the way. Little beluga whale type sheep's foot on it. And here's your punch. I'll punch you. Carbon steel. Really interesting punch. Kind of gets wide at the base, unlike
it's like a Warncliffe punch, isn't it?
Yeah, gets rather wide at the base. And then your main blade is very, very narrow on the 18 pattern. Little California clip. But I didn't want to get the regular 18. I wanted something a little bit different. And I saw that these were available with carbon steel. I was like, heck yeah, I'm grabbing that.
I always pick up the carbon steel if there's a choice. Always.
So there you go. Did show a case today. Wasn't sure I was going to get that one in there. What do you think of that one? Pretty cool. Punch. Rancher style Stockman. Yeah. Okay. So you're all out.
I'm all out. All out.
Okay. We'll just get the Chinese ones out of the way. They're pretty quick.
Well, I can show this one, can't I? This is a Chinese.
Yeah, you can. It's carbon. It's been won. It's not yours anymore.
It's not mine anymore, but it's been won. It's a big old beast of a camp knife.
Yeah, it is.
Really nice action on all the blades. If I can get them all out, because my nails are destroyed.
Yeah, my nails are causing me slow down for sure.
There we go. Really nice big spear.
Yeah.
This is in the T10 carbon steel.
T10. There you go.
Yeah. Punch at the back. Main blade. Big old can opener. And the cap lifter and the screwdriver. I mean, it's a beast.
Well, since you showed that series, I'll just go on with that. So I've got the single-bladed Barlow and the cinnamon.
I think that might be one of my favorite Rough Riders I've ever made, is that single-bladed Barlow.
Mm-hmm. There you can see the width of it. Half stop. Nice little clip point.
Yeah, it's really good.
They kind of went a little bit English with that one, didn't they? A little more English
it's got a little bit English about it.
Mm-hmm. Nice broad base to it. But a little dark on this one. This one's got a little heavy on the black. That side's a little better. Cinnamon bone stag. Now these still available, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they are.
Yeah, Heine have still got them.
Still pretty affordable.
They're like $20.
Mm-hmm. Brass liners. Not bad for carbon steel. And I've got one other one in that series as well. Let me go hyper focused on this one, so you guys can see a little better.
Oh, the half fork. That's a good one.
Yeah. Now you just sold one of these to Mikey, did you not?
I did. As it wasn't getting used, I know he would love it.
There you can see the jigging with the machine they use.
They do a good job, though. I know it's machine done jigging, but it looks really good.
Yeah. Black underliners, brass regular liners.
English clip, MB, yes, English clip is good.
There we go with the blade, half hawk blade. Nice little nail nick match strike pull. So yeah, two more in that series.
It's just a really good series. They really nailed it with that series.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what else we got? Well, we can't go too far without showing this one. This is one from the classic carbon series. Got your R bolster on that one.
Original classic carbon.
Yeah, but I just think this is it's just too good to pass up with the original carbon release on this one, you know.
Yeah, and you got the Randy's favorite handle material on there as well.
Got the impossible nail nick to open style with them on the same side where they get blocked.
Yeah, the pen blade in the front when makes it like you just can't do it.
Yeah, but T10 carbon like the Cinnamon Bone Stag series. Nice heavy swedging. I'm sure that was introduced by our friend Andy Armstrong.
Andy the Swedge.
Andy the Swedge. Half stops. And I'll show you how that nail nick gets blocked. You can get a real good look at it. See how that gets blocked?
There's a little bit of room. I've seen worse.
There's a little bit. You got to come from the top a little bit. But yeah, you can get it. But with my present state of my fingernail, it makes it pretty tough. And there's your little penny blade. Pin, pin, pin.
Randy says beautiful covers. ...
Yes, we know what you think of Yeller.
Take care, Ray. Thank you for joining.
You know, Randy likes dogs. If we start referring to this as Old Yeller, would that make him like it a little more?
I think he secretly loves it. He just can't take it back now.
Oh, okay. What do you think, Jesse? Start calling him Old Yeller, make Randy like it a little more. What do you think of that idea? Not going to work. All right, and another Chinese-made one, but a very nice one from Roper, the Sand Viper.
Nice.
These
one.
are
very nice.
These are tough to find now. These are all long gone.
Yeah. You sent me the Ash Viper. I love that one as well.
Yeah, Ash Viper was all black. This one was more of a sandy orange color.
Yeah, yeller.
Yeah, kind of yeller. But these got the 1065 carbon blades. Really nice Roper Stockman. And I'm just going to leave that sheep's foot in there today.
Why?
Bad memories. There's your carbon. And your reminder from PRC.
And the world's longest model number for it as well, which is the
yeah.
I'm not a fan of.
May have been made by a child. We apologize for having bought that if that's the case.
But they made it well.
They did a great job. There's the Roper logo on there, and you can see there's awesome bolsters with those rope threads. Isn't that cool? That shield couldn't have been placed more centered, I gotta say. We'll just ignore that. How about that? Maybe it'll fall out one day and I can recenter it. There you go. Roper. They make a good Stockman. Unfortunately, they don't make those anymore. Another from Roper. Here's their Roper Pecos. Now, they made this in a couple of different flavors, one with stainless and one in carbon. And I went for the carbon. So it's basically a Sodbuster style.
You went for the correct one.
Okay, thank you. The white bone handles. And the beautiful drop point blade. And it is a locking knife, but done in carbon steel. There you can see carbon on the blade. So nice little carbon lock back Sadi. Not a whole lot of those out there, are there? Probably is. Just can't think of anything off the top of my head. But yeah, cool one from Roper. Shout out to RJ. Hopefully you have that one. I don't know if you got the stainless or the...
He must have it. He loves a Roper knife.
Yeah, but does he have the stainless or the carbon? I don't know, because I know they made both.
He probably has the stainless.
Okay. What else do I have here? Done that. Well, looks like that's it. So there you go, boys and girls. We have concluded our carbon steel knife showcase. Jesse says he's got the stainless steel Delrin version. Okay, there you go. Nice, TK. Sean says.
It's a good one.
I only just read the title. I was thinking there was a lot of carbon steel knives today. Well, there was a reason. Bird's eye rivet. Yep, 100% on the old Roper.
Love the bird's eye pivots and the rivets are just
look up.
They make the knife, in my opinion.
Yeah, they do make it a pretty cool look on a knife, don't they? Look up. MB's EDC's live. Oh, really? Are you going to be on there, Sean? Again? I know you were on last week.
I think Elan's on there as well.
Sean and Randy again. Okay. Is that going to be a weekly thing now? We'll start calling it Old Randy.
Old Randy.
Instead of Old Geller, we'll just call Old Randy. But yeah,
Sean, Randy, and Elan are on there today.
So we've got breaking news. The show has concluded. And thank you for coming.
Is that for us or for them for putting up with us?
It's kind of a mutual thing, right? We're tired of them, and they're tired of us. I kid. I love you all. Much more gooder. There you go, Jamies. Hope you enjoyed the DJ pizza today. That was delicious.
Big old DJ.
Mm-hmm. What do you got for us? Anything else?
I have nothing
knife
else
news?
this week. No
more
knife news this week. There's stuff going on behind the scenes for Sharp Show, but I'm not going to reveal that until a bit close to the time.
Yeah, it's a little ways out. It's November, so we got a little ways to wait for that. But
it's some stuff that anyone that goes will be very interested in, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody who's going is going to really enjoy it. There's going to be a lot of people 100%. That get to meet up.
Yeah.
And it's always awesome to see you guys kind of together in one group.
Yeah, big old group of jackets.
Who in the chat, just that's in the UK, is going to go to Sharp Show? Can you tell us?
I know MB's going. I know Sean's going.
Sean?
Tony's going. Mikey's going. Griff is going, I think, pretty sure. Elan's going to try and go. Paddy and Jerd, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Bees is going. Burfree says he might be going.
Okay.
Awesome. Mrs. Naked Sean is also going this year.
Oh, there we go. Me. Burfree says maybe.
You should come. It's decent. It's a nice meetup.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And we also have a UK meetup planned before Sharp Show as well.
You're not going, Jesse. How you getting over there? Just going to quit the pig job and break away?
Yeah, quit your pig job and come over.
Breaking news, everyone. Jesse McJames has quit his job at the meat packing plant and is headed to the UK.
Breaking news. Jesse McJames has been suspended again for
carrying a fixed blade to work this time. Oh, you went last time? Okay. All right. Well, we just didn't know that. So that's awesome. All right. Well, we're going to head out of here. We don't know what we got next week, but I'm going to try to have somebody on because that's 2 weeks in a row now that we didn't have a guest on. So look forward to that. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up if you haven't on the way out the door. Appreciate Jersey coming in. He's going to be an upcoming guest. We just haven't nailed down a date yet. So thank you, Jersey, for coming in. Thank you for moderating, Mr. Jesse and Mr. Randy. You guys did a fantastic job. Thomas says, check out SMKW. They have, let me get this on the screen. So
USA Cream Trappers 1095 carbon steel. Jumbo is a beast, big and heavy, pretty well made.
Pretty well made. There you have it. So what's this? Okay, a knife this time, so not his grumpy remark. Oh, okay. All right. There we go. Has the been suspended again? Has he been suspended?
No, he's not been suspended again. No, I don't think so.
I don't think, yes. I like the shows with just you too. Well, I appreciate that, MB. But, you know, sometimes it's a lot to talk when you only got two people and you get hoarse by the end of it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm always knackered afterwards.
Are you?
But I will. Yeah, I'm always really tired afterwards. I will do my best to catch your show later, MB. I've got a few bits and pieces I need to head off and do at about 8 o'clock. But it's not till, I think it was at 9:30 or 9, I think it starts.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate you coming in. We'll see you next week. Same time, same YouTube channel. noontime Central and 6 p.m. UK. Until
Yes,
then,
sir.
take care.
Thank you very much for coming. See you later, guys.